I want to give a huge shout out and a thank you to my sponsor, P2 Collectibles, located at 204 East McGalley Road in Muncie and on eBay as well. So next time you're here in Muncie, let us know. Come give us a visit.
Hey, what is up, y'all? This is Austin Plus3 TCG, and today we're going to be looking at the Advent Calendar. Not so much a opening of the Advent Calendar. We all know the cards that were already in there. I had my daughter open her own Advent Calendar every day. That was a fun experience. However, I noticed that some of these cards are not only trash, but they don't belong in a Christmas-themed Advent Calendar. And what I mean by they don't belong in a Christmas-themed Advent Calendar is they don't necessarily go along with the theme of the Advent Calendar, and I think that there should have been some other cards in the Advent Calendar. So here are my suggestions on a potential new Advent Calendar, an Advent Calendar 2.0, whatever you choose to call it. It is a revamped Advent Calendar, and here are some of the cards that I think should be, one, replaced. One, we have the Tualatin. That shouldn't be a Advent Calendar card, strictly because it doesn't really fit the theme. It looks like it has ice on it, but that's not good enough in my opinion. I think we should be looking at a card like Cold Feet. It's a quick play spell card that says you cannot activate, set, or use the effects of any spell or trap cards this turn. I think that has a lot of utility, as well as being a cool winter-themed card. It pretty much just fits the theme a little bit better, and that's what you're going to be finding as this video goes on, is I'm going more for the theme. Cards like Tualatin, next up Firecracker. Why is that card? And that's not Christmas theme. I think a card like Cold Enchanter would be a better fit. It's it's got snowflakes on the card. It is an ice looking kind of card. It's got the snowflakes in the art, so I think that fits the Christmas theme / winter theme a little bit better. Its effect is you can discard one card to target one face-up monster on the field. Place an ice counter on that target. This card gains 300 attack for each ice counter on the field. So that is, I guess, not really that relevant. I guess if you're playing Aqua Deck, you can plop this in, but really it's just there for the theme. It fits the theme a little bit better, and I like that it fits the theme a little bit better. And we should be getting rid of cards like Tualatin and Firecracker in the Advent Calendar, and as well as Wind Up Rabbit. That card doesn't fit the theme at all, not even a little bit. It's not Christmas themed at all. It looks like a toy, but I don't really agree that should be in there. Something that I think we could replace a lot of these cards with, like Wind Up Rabbit, Mystic Fairy, Elfuria, Heartland Draco, and Sacred Phoenix of Nephthys. Those cards did not fit the theme at all, and we could easily replace those with the Ghost Girls. Considering it is a Christmas theme, we could throw in the idea of the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and soon to be or future, whatever it is. Yes, there are a little too many of them. There are 5 Ghost Girls, so we don't really fit all the days, but it just goes with that theme of Christmas, and it also makes the Advent Calendar a much, much better buy. If we had all 5 of the Ghost Girls in there, Ash Blossom, Ghost Ogre, Ghost Belle. Now, Cherries was already in there, and I dig that. I like that because of the whole Ghost of Christmas Past thing, but I think they could have put more in. And then if they decide to do a new one, hey, let's put in Ash Blossom, Ghost Ogre, Ghost Belle, Null Nun, and Blooming Dogwood, the new one, as well as Cherries, to wrap up the Ghost Girls as far as being in the Advent Calendar and a part of, I guess, the Christmas theme. None of them are Christmas themed. However, I think they go with the Christmas theme and mainly the Christmas theme, not so much the winter theme, but the Christmas theme. I think they go with that very, very well. Along with Snowplow Hustle Rustle. Why was that card not in there? It's a Christmas theme, and it's got snow in the name. Yes, we could probably put things like Fairy Tale Snow, but that doesn't have anything to do with Christmas, like Snow, the Dark World card, or Fairy Tale Snow. It doesn't have anything to do with Christmas just because it says snow. But Snowplow Hustle Rustle, this card has snow in it and a plow. I mean, that's pretty relevant to Christmas. Its effect, I don't know if it's as relevant. When your opponent's monster declares a direct attack while you control a card in your spell trap zone, you can special summon this card from hand, then destroy as many cards in your spell trap zone as possible. And if you do, inflict 200 damage to your opponent for each destroyed card. You cannot special summon any monsters except machine type monsters. So it is a weird card, but it is that Christmas theme, and I think that is, or winter theme. So that's, like I said, these cards that I think should be in there are more Christmas theme, more winter related, and can't get much more winter than a snowplow. Moving on, though, I think that should probably replace like Cockadoodle-Doo or stuff like that, because Cockadoodle-Doo does not fit. I guess we have the Christmas bird that we're eating, but that doesn't work like that. That's not what the picture is depicting. So maybe throw out Cockadoodle-Doo, as well as Lone Fire Blossom. Lone Fire Blossom. Words. Get that card out of here. That is not Christmas theme at all. That's a plant. That's more for like 420. If they do a 420 advent calendar, right on. We'll do 420 Blaze of Lone Fire Blossom, but not in the advent calendar. Christmas theme, y'all. We can put Snowman Creator in there. How did this card not get in there? Did Konami just like blow over the fact that this is a snowman? They already have a snowman card in the advent calendar, Snowman Eater, but they don't have the thing that created him. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. They should have put Snowman Creator in there if they're going to put Snowman Eater. Throw some other cards out. Like Hoshinigan. How do you say that? Hoshinigan? Hoshinigan? Yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't been around the game long enough. Anyways, that card shouldn't be in there. It's a light, star, wish upon a star, make a wish like Christmas. I get it. I don't think it fits well enough. We should put in a card like Ice Master. We already have a Link monster that does Hoshinigan's effect better, so let's just throw that out. Let's get Ice Master in there. Ice theme, Christmas theme, winter theme. This is it right here. Ice Master, level 8, spellcaster. You can special summon this card from your hand by attributing 2 water monsters. Once per turn, you can target one face-up monster on the field. Place an ice counter on that target. You can tribute this card, destroy all monsters with an ice counter. And the fact that we are potentially putting Cold Enchanter in the new one, hey, just more utility cards for your Christmas theme deck. I think that's something to think about as well, is the possibility of doing, like, if you have a channel or if you just want to have fun and make a Christmas themed deck, cards like these are going to be in the Advent Calendar 2.0 in theory, and that can help you out with your Christmas deck. So let's get these cards in this new Advent Calendar ASAP, because we need more Christmas theme cards. Unlike Valeraphon, which is just Bambi, it's not Christmas theme at all. It's not ice theme. It's not winter theme. I guess you see deer in the winter sometime, but that's not good enough for me. I need more utility. I need Trishula, Dragon of the Ice Barrier. Man, this card would have been great. We just need an advent calendar with you, a bunch of utility cards, as well as cute little cards. That's cool too, but man, we need better cards in the advent calendar, because, like Simo said, it was trash. The only reason I got it was so my daughter could have fun and open it up every day of December. Trishula, if you don't know what this card does, Synchro, level 9. When this card is Synchro summoned, you can banish up to 1 card each from your opponent's hand, field, and graveyard. The card in the hand is chosen at random. Just more winter themed stuff in replacement of these non-winter themed cards like Bagooska and Hey Trunade. Those cards shouldn't be in there. I don't understand why they are. Hey Trunade doesn't have anything to do with Christmas. Neither does Bagooska. I guess you could argue like the night before Christmas you're tired, or Christmas lunch or Christmas feast you get the itis and you get sleepy. But let's replace that with Freezadron. Let's place that Exy's monster with an ice card like Freezadron. One doesn't have a reprint yet. It's still sitting as the only copy in Zexal Collection as an ultra rare. Let's get a reprint, maybe as a super. I think a super would be ideal. It takes 2 level 5 monsters. Once per turn of an Xyz monster you control would activate an effect by detaching an Xyz material. You can detach one Xyz material from this card instead of one of those Xyz materials. I know you can do like a weird extension play in Dynamis where you can make this and Infinity, and you can just have a Frieza Drawn that detaches instead of the Infinity. I don't know. Not as good, but it's a winter card. Better than a Hey Junaid or Braguska. And the last card I think we should be doing is, it shouldn't be any surprise I'm doing Frozen Fitzgerald because, hey, ice card, winter theme. Look at this thing, man. Super nice. Takes a dark tuner and a non-tuner beast monster. If this card attacks, your opponent cannot attack or activate any spell or trap cards until the end of the damage step. So it wants to be an Archimedes really bad, but not quite. It does have higher attack and defense. It does have its utility, same level as Archimedes. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard while you control no monsters, you can destroy one card to special summon this card from the graveyard in face-up defense position. So it can recur itself. It's also a winter theme card, and it is the last card on the advent calendar that I think should be replaced. I think I chose 12 cards to cut and 12 cards to put back in, just replace themselves. And this is what I think we should be doing with the advent calendar, is putting utility themed cards. Cards that have good utility as well as they keep the theme of Christmas and or winter and some kind of icy theme. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below, y'all. Let me know if you think I missed out on any cards or if you think that I am being a little too harsh and some of these cards do indeed fit the Christmas theme better than I am giving them credit for. Let me know down in the comment section below, y'all. And this is Alex from Plus3 TCG. Signing out.